Right, Edgy, thoughts on that performance?
Well, it's not easy to really talk about it, to be honest. In football, there's good and bad days. Today was definitely a bad day. I thought we lacked enthusiasm. When myself and Mev took over, I felt we was in a little bit of a rut, and we brought them down. We had a little chat, and we identified and ironed out the problems. Today looked like we'd just taken over. For me, we've got to mid-table. We are safe. But you've got to have a little bit of pride and passion. I just didn't see it out there. It wasn't an individual thing, it was a team thing today. Sloppy goals, wasteful in front of goals, all the things that you don't want to see as a manager happened today. Only positives for me were Jordan. I thought he was quite lively. The youngster, he looked sharp today. And the youngsters we brought on, I did say in the change room at the end of the game, do you know, as an older senior pro, you're the person that needs to set the standard. You're the person that shows the youngsters on the bench what it's like to play for Folkestone, what it's like to play at this level. And I'll be honest, I'm embarrassed and I don't think we did it.
Yeah, I know you spoke a little quotes from you in the week about not wanting to fizzle out, to paraphrase. I think we've maybe sort of done that. You see today that obviously they've really got something to play for in trying to keep themselves in the league, and maybe I don't know if that maybe played into a lot of it.
I think the way we played gave them hope, belief, and drove them on. There's basic things in football. I mean, we go in 1-0. I think it's a penalty. Ibs spun him well and he got pulled down. Ira finishes it really well. But then, like, from the age of 10 onwards, you know when the wind's strong, pulling into the goal, you've got a 1-goal lead. It's imperative that you're strong for 10 minutes, regardless. If you have to kick it into the bowling green, Morrison's, you've got to do it. And in 3 minutes they're 1-1, and it's things like that that actually inspire a team. If you would have shut it out for 10 minutes, we probably would have won the game. And it's you talk about professionalism and what you need to do to win, and we didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't even know who was man of the match. I don't even know if someone was given one today. Just thought it was just lacklustre all over the pitch.
Yeah, it was very, very flat. I mean, we had a good attendance here today. I can only apologise to them, to be honest, because I feel that the majority of games that we've played, whether we've won or lost, it's been a good standard here. Today, that wasn't it. And it's not acceptable. We have told them that. We've got a few more games to go. We've got to bounce back, because there's no way I'm going to the end of the season losing all of the games. And if we need to, we'll bring the kids in. I really thought the kids came on and had a right good go. And at the end of the day, that's probably the only thing that's made me happy today.
Yeah, obviously we have got 4 games to go. You say it was a good attendance here today, and I suppose it's about two. We got two of those 4 at home. It's about going there and I suppose repaying the fans for turning up today and having to watch that.
Yeah, definitely. We all know. I mean, you've travelled up and down the country with us. You know that we've played well at times, and obviously at others we haven't. Today definitely falls into the bracket of not playing well. We've got to get that right, because it's unacceptable. I mean, it was flat, it was dead, it wasn't interesting at all, and that's not how Folkestone play. We've always been entertaining, we've always had passion, and I thought it was dead today.
Obviously, you mentioned when you took over compared to now, and it felt similar. I mean, I would compare that performance maybe to that Averley one earlier in the season, but I thought at least that day it looked like we had both times we scored in that game. We might have dragged ourselves back into it. I didn't really feel like we were ever going to today at 2 and 3-1 down.
Yeah, I think it's a different mindset. You know, I mean, at that point of the season, you're fighting to stay in the league and do something and get into the playoffs, possibly, if you get it right. Which, to be fair, up until the last couple of weeks, we were in that hunt. Now it's a different mentality. It's a pride thing for me now. You know, you want to end that season as high as you can. Everyone's played in the team where, all right, you can't get what you wanted from the start of the season. You don't get the promotion, you don't get the playoff. But the pride kicks in at some point, because you want to end the season bright. You want to end it on the front foot, going into next season to hopefully achieve what you started this season trying to achieve.
And obviously, next we play again in 6 days, home to Carshalton on Good Friday, and then it's final home game of the season. You wait for 2 big crowds down there and to get behind the lads and then to go out and give them what they deserve.
Definitely, I think the fans have been great that have come here. They've supported us, they've cheered us. I mean, in rain, sunshine, wind, whatever.
I think it was all of them today.
Well, yeah, I can't blame that though. And to be honest, we've got to repay them. With the last few home games, we've got to turn up at the pace and the quality that we've been for the majority of the season. You know, like, you don't become a bad team overnight, but that today isn't acceptable. We've got to roll our sleeves up and start doing the job.
Cheers, Edgy.